and lit candles, and yet you say you were afraid?
You don't understand. The power's much stronger than you can imagine.
But Gary was dead. His power was gone.
No, not unless we went through the ritual.
But that ritual wasn't to rid someone of power. It was to gain power. Father Jennings...
He can't understand. He's a priest. He's outside of the power. Satan would never allow him to understand the secrets.
Then you explain the secret, Sandra. What did that ritual mean? How were you trying to get Gary's power? And who were you giving it to?
My doctor always remembers my name. It's called a...
Killed by two of his longtime friends and schoolmates. What is also without question is that somewhere along the line, these young people completely lost their way and descended into a living hell, the unthinkable and frightening world of devil worship. The question before us today, however, is how and why this murder occurred. Mr. Newman maintains that his clients acted in self-defense, while the prosecution firmly believes that this was a premeditated act. I have reviewed the testimony and physical evidence very carefully, and I've reached a decision. Will the defendants rise, please? Wes Pullman, Sandra McCarthy, it is my belief that although you may have initially fallen under Gary Rader's influence, over time you started to act on your own. And when Gary Rader indicated that he wanted to break away from you, you couldn't accept his decision. So you devised a merciless plan to kill him. Accordingly, I find both of you guilty of first-degree murder. You'll be sentenced 2 weeks from this day.
Yeah? Well, we'll be here, but you won't. You're not going to live that long. If you try to do anything to us, the master's going to take care of you.
Young man, I'm not afraid of you or your master, and nothing you can say or do will prevent you from suffering the severest punishment we can devise.
Well, you're going to pay for this, because Satan rules. Long live Satan.
Take him away, bailiff.
Long live Satan. Long live Satan. Long live Satan.
Mrs. Rader, you have my deepest sympathy. I'm sure you've asked yourself again and again how your son could possibly have become involved in such a terribly destructive way of life. Unfortunately, you'll probably never know the answer. The only comfort you may find is in knowing that your son desperately wanted to end his association with these people. I only wish he'd had the courage to confide in someone who could have prevented his needless death. My thoughts and my prayers go with you. That's all. This court stands adjourned.
Delia is furious when Bach asks Mike and Rogan to handle the case of 3 white teens charged with killing a black youth. Equal justice. Street-smart lawyers who win at all costs. Tonight at 9 on CFTO TV.